Hello Libra, and welcome to your November 2020 work and career reading. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, then a particular welcome to you, but thank you to all of you who've supported the channel. Honestly, it's crazy. You know, I started this little channel thinking it'd be a nice thing to do, and here I am later, you know, verging on 2,000 subscribers. We have, I think, another 90 odd to go. I did some readings the other night and I said I was only 18 away from 2,000, but I got my maths wrong. I was too excited, Libra. Anyway, Libra, we're going to have a look at your work and career for the month of November 2020. So let's get straight into that. The love readings, for those of you who are interested in the love readings, they're due out next week. So I will do my best to get them. In fact, I'm going to try and do some over the weekend. So please make sure you've subscribed and clicked the notification bell. And then, yeah, a little flock will grow even more, won't it? Right, I'm going to stop talking now and get on with it. But thank you so much for all your support. Anyway, Spirit, we're with Libra today, please. Work and career for November 2020. What guidance do you have for Libra, please? What guidance do you have for Libra? Okay. Ooh, we have the land between. Thank you. We have body and soul. We have awakening genius, but it's in the reverse. We'll come back to these in just a second. And we have a higher view. Okay, Libra. So, we're starting with these four. And let's run down them and then we'll do some others. Okay, so it kind of feels like, I don't know whether some of you, this feels like a divided sort of reading here, in as much as for some of you it feels like you're making a compromise in your career, Libra, and you're not happy with it. It feels like nothing really is sort of joining, you know, you know when they say the expression the dots aren't joining. Well, in this picture we see the land isn't joining, you know. It's divided, but it's held together tenuously by this patch of land and these two pathways. Okay, so it kind of feels like there's either a compromise to be made, or it feels like for some of you, you feel like you've been making a compromise that you're not particularly happy with. It's definitely a middle ground here. What interests me about this card is the stars and this building here that looks a bit, I always think it looks a bit temple-like. Even though there's no sort of top to it, it just looks like a place that sort of, yeah, almost like you're heading for your right path. But in this instance, it just, the word compromise just keeps coming to me. And it feels like, as I say, you're having to make compromises you're not particularly happy with, or maybe you're having to just accept at the moment that things are as they are. And that seems to be how you're feeling at the moment, Libra. And I think you're very frustrated by this because you feel like you're putting your body and soul into this job, but you don't feel you're getting anywhere. And for those of you who aren't employed at the moment, you maybe feel that you're applying for lots of jobs, but it's not getting you anywhere, and that you're getting tired of repeatedly putting your heart and soul into a situation and not seeing any positive outcomes. That's just the feeling that these cards are giving me. And definitely it's all on a similar theme here, because the fact that we had the awakening genius come out, I hope you can see that with the light, the lamp's quite bright, so the fact that we had the awakening genius come out, but it's in reverse, it feels like your skills and your attributes, Libra, are being suppressed in some way. And it's almost like this sort of matches this sort of feeling of compromise, because it kind of feels like you're not able to really explore all your capabilities in the current role you have, you know, and especially for those of you who are applying for jobs here, because you may feel you're putting in your heart and soul, but you're having to compromise on what you can apply for, because maybe, you know, with the state of the world at the moment, maybe the jobs that you really would love aren't available at the moment, and therefore you're feeling like you're not able to use all those skills and qualities and attributes and capabilities that you know that you've got, Libra, you know. So there's a sense of frustration around you in the lead up to November, and certainly in November. And what Spirit are advising you is to take a step back from this, Libra. They want you to use your wisdom. We have an owl here with a fantastic wingspan, and they want you to actually, you know, look broader than the view you're taking at the moment. They want you to take a higher view. They want you to look at the bigger picture, Libra, because it kind of feels like there are opportunities out there for you, but at the moment you're being stifled in some way, either by the job you're currently in that you're having to compromise with, or by constantly applying for things that don't use your skills. Yeah, so please let me know if that resonates, because yeah, that's quite a specific message for you this time, Libra. And as always, because these are general readings, please take it as you will, you know, take the bits that resonate with you, or take the whole reading if it resonates with you, because, you know, these, as I say, this message is quite specific, but it can apply whether you're employed or not employed at the moment. Okay. It could even be that if you started a business, it could be that you've had to make compromises. Maybe it hasn't been able to grow at the speed you want it to because of the way things have been with the pandemic this year, for example, or it could be for other reasons, you know, and it's something you've put your heart, your body, your soul into, but you've come to sort of like a slowing down of progress, and you're not able to sort of really put everything into it because of circumstance. And that's kind of how it feels. And that's why, as I say, Spirit are asking you to look at the bigger picture here, to take a step back. Let's get some more information. What I'm going to do in this particular reading, I've got a different style of reading for this set. As you know, I'm an intuitive reader, and whatever Spirit guide me to do with the cards when I sit down is what I do. So this is why you'll get different layouts, you know, very often. So in this particular set of readings this time, what we're doing is looking at the trend and the advice here. Over here, which is what we're just about to do, is I want to know how you're going to be feeling about each of these stages, Libra. And then on this side, we're going to lay some tarot to say, okay, if Spirit, if Libra take this particular step, what will be the next steps that follow? Okay, so let's get into this side first. And we're going to use some oracle cards, the energy oracle, and we're going to see how you're feeling about the land between. So Spirit, how will Libra be feeling? Spirit are on top of it. Okay. Yeah, you're hoping that you have the cornucopia card, which is all about abundance. It's all about sort of, you know, the epitome of your dreams coming true sort of thing. So I think that you're going to be feeling in a bit of a dream state almost. It came out with another card. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. So because you've got this land in between, because you're having to make this compromise at the moment, Libra, you're having to be very patient, because you're having to wait for this abundance to come in, for your dreams to come true. So as I said, whether this is your business you're waiting to develop, you're having to be patient, okay? And same with a job. If you're looking to expand your job role, or you're looking to change jobs, or if you're, you're having to be patient with that. And also if you're applying for jobs and you want your dream job to come in, Libra, you're having to be very patient. So as we start November, you may have that energy going on for you, that you're having to make this compromise, and you'll be feeling that it's delaying you getting the dream position that you want to be in. Oops, thank you. Okay, so we have Archangel Gabriel here. Archangel Gabriel is, and I'm going to shuffle again because this flew quite early. So I think what we're saying here is, this situation you've put your heart, your body, your soul into, and you really want to make things work. Archangel Gabriel is here to work with you. He's looking after your throat chakra. He's wanting to make sure that you're able to communicate your needs and your wants clearly, Libra. So if you're going for interviews, be assured that Archangel Gabriel is working alongside you, and he's helping you to communicate and to find the right words, whether that's negotiation with a current employer, whether it's an interview you're going for, whatever it is. It may even be you just describing to friends what it is you want from your career and how you're feeling about things. What else for the body and soul card, please? What else for Libra? Yeah, this is really a role. You're really looking to do something that you really care about here. As I say, you've put your body, your soul into it. Your heart's in there. This is a very loving, romantic looking card, but it is about caring connections. And this tells me how much you've actually put into this particular job role that you're doing, or this job role that you're craving at the moment, Libra. But certainly Archangel Gabriel is there helping you to communicate any points you need to communicate regarding moving forward. So why do we have the Awakening Genius in return? How will Libra feel about that, please? Do you want both of those? Okay. Spirit are very ahead of me today. Yeah, look. Wow. So, at the moment, as we said, your skills and your attributes and your capabilities, you're not able to make full use of them because of circumstance, Libra, and that may be frustrating for you, because what we have here, they threw out 3 cards here, and what we have here is woman holding a coin. So basically, you're wanting to be in a much more financially stable position, and this is how you're feeling about it. You're wanting to be in a more financially stable position and know that you're actually on your right path, the career path that you know is right for you. At the moment, you're having to compromise. But as I say, this is how you're feeling about this situation at the moment. And you're feeling the need to be appreciated, Libra, because you may feel at the moment that you're, either turning up for work or you're applying for endless positions and just getting rejected. And, you may feel unappreciated in your current workplace if you are in a current workplace. So, these things are the things that you're aiming for. These 3 things, this financial stability, you being on your right spiritual path in your employment and feeling appreciated, are the things that bring you the cornucopia that you are aiming for, that you're having to be patient about. So, this situation, if you're feeling like that now at the end of October, it may well continue into November for a little while. But let's see what this higher view brings us. How will Libra feel about the higher view, please? How will Libra feel about the higher view? Okay, so they've given us broken heart. Let's see what comes up with it. Door to personal happiness. Okay, so Spirit are saying they don't want you dwelling on things that aren't going well here. They're saying they acknowledge that things haven't gone in the right way for some of you, Libra. that, you know, you feel brokenhearted because you had ambitions, you have, you know, particular job roles that you've got your eye on, particular passions that you want to go out and express to the world by, you know, doing that with your business. And they know that you're finding that really, really difficult, and it is making you feel a bit brokenhearted at the moment. But they're saying, look at this. They're asking you to take a higher view, to take a step back, to say, you know, at the moment, I'm doing the best I can. It is what it is. But by taking a higher view and not being sort of hard on yourself, because a lot of this feels out of your control at the moment, because it is circumstance you're dealing with. But they say, by taking a higher view, this will lead you through the door to your personal healing and your happiness. Okay? So they're asking you just to take a step back from feeling stressed, feeling frustrated, feeling irritated. And I know it's easier said than done, Libra, but, you know, they're saying this will be your key to success. It's also going to be the key to you feeling, you know, mentally less stressed as well during the month of November. Right, Spirit, can we look at the next steps, please? So regarding this compromise, this land between that Libra are making at the moment, if they just go with the compromise at the moment, what will be the next steps, please? What's going to happen after that stage? Oh, now we have the Lovers. Remember, this is a work and career reading. We don't have the Lovers. That's interesting I said that, but we have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a very loving energy. So bear with me just a second, because that can also mean that there's a decision to be made, and I'm dropping all the cards. Hang on. It's because I'm trying to speak and shuffle at the same time. What else, please, for Libra? Which one is it, please? Okay. So if you, at the moment, you know that you're in this sort of compromise position, things aren't moving as you want them to move, Libra, but Spirit are saying that if you just go with this at the moment, take a higher view and say it is what it is at the moment and it's a bit out of my control, what you will find is that it will lead you to things getting much better. You know, there's a lot of loving energy in the Two of Cups. It also means that, you know, for some of you, it means a decision. You'll be making some sort of decision to move things forward. And here we see you working alongside people in with the Three of Pentacles here, where you're working as a team. So if you're a Libra who works well in a team environment, then I think that you're going to be working with a team that you really enjoy, and by working together you're going to be able to move things forward, Libra. Please let me know if that resonates with you. Because that's yeah, that's really interesting. Do we need another card for that, please? Thank you. Yeah, they kept saying to me, we need another one here. Now, these cards are very positive cards, but they're saying to you, if you're going to move on and you're going to move on to something that you love and something where you can work in this team and you're going to feel really positive about it and really like you're achieving, Libra, they want you to step out of the Eight of Swords energy. Now, the Eight of Swords has been coming up in a lot of these readings, in this particular set of readings this time. And I think it's because there's a lot of people feeling discontented at the moment about, you know, what's happening in their careers, what's happening financially. There's a lot of pressure on a lot of people. What Spirit are saying is they want you to take this higher view, Libra, because they don't want you to sink into feeling trapped, but trapped within your own mind. I always say with this card, this girl who you know, it happens to be sitting here, she could easily untie her hands because they're not knotted. The ties that are on them I don't know if you can see that very clearly because of the lamp, but they're not knotted. So she could easily undo her hands, she could take her blindfold off, she could walk out between the swords. There is nothing stopping her from doing that. There's even a little bluebird here that has come to bring her a message about moving forward, but she's completely keeping herself, you know, in this state of anxiety, in this state of feeling trapped, when in actual fact, you're not trapped here, because we know, however your situation is at the moment, however disheartening it is, we know that you've got a decision to make and some loving energy coming in. And when I say loving energy in a career reading, you have something that you will enjoy doing, basically, something that you will love doing. You may well be, you know, working with people you particularly enjoy. And you're going to be working in this team that are very supportive. So please don't sabotage it by feeling, you know, sort of stuck, because you're not stuck. Okay, let's see why we have, what the next steps are for body and soul. If Libra continue to put in their heart and soul into this situation, please, with the protection of Archangel Gabriel, what will be the next steps for Libra? Yeah, you see, again, you've got people around you you're celebrating with. This is about an achievement, it's a celebration, and it's working with others as well. It's very much a community type card. So, you know, again, this joy is ahead for you, Libra. And look at this. The Knight of Cups brings in loving energy, okay? And it's right underneath the Two of Cups here. So, you know, they're saying these circumstances you're in at the moment are temporary, definitely, Libra. Because during November, I mean, who knows what's going to happen with circumstances, but what Spirit are saying in the energy we're reading today is that in November, you know, if you continue to put your heart and soul into your job, to do your best in your situation, enjoy the company of others. If you're getting to see work colleagues at the moment, even if you're having to do it via computer, you know, make the most of it, because by keeping that energy high, that vibration. Libra, I'm so sorry. For some reason, my camera had stopped recording and I continued with the reading, not realising that it had stopped recording. So I've got the cards here that came out. So I've put them upside down and we're going to go through them now. I was just talking about this offer that's coming in that you're going to love. And that is why it's so important that you keep this vibration high. You know, you keep your energy levels high, you keep enjoying what you're doing and putting your heart and soul into it, because that will bring you an offer that you really, really love. Okay, so then we move down to the Awakening Genius card. Okay, and the first card that came out was the Ten of Cups. Again, this loving energy. We have the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups. You couldn't get much more loving energy than that, really. And you know, you've certainly got, this is heading in a really good direction for you, Libra, because they're saying that you may be feeling frustrated at the moment because you're not able to use all your skills and qualities, but eventually this lovely offer is going to come in for you, and it's going to lead to a lot of contentment, a lot of happiness. This is a happy family setting here, but I just get the feeling that you're going to be feeling so much more contented in your working life. You know, they're gonna, especially if you're working with a team, with people you enjoy, you're gonna be feeling a lot more settled. They're gonna feel like family to you. And then we had the Queen of Swords. So not only that, but you wanted to feel this appreciation. You wanted to know you're on your right path. The Queen of Swords, actually, sometimes she can appear a little cold, but what she has is a really logical mind. She really manages to find her way through situations, to work situations out. And she has a lot of clarity about her. Sword cards always bring clarity, you know, and you will see the reasons why you weren't able to use your skills before. You may already know that, Libra. You may know, because everybody's circumstances are different, so it may be clear to you now. But you will carry that clarity through November, and you will be able to see which of the, which of the offers that are going to be good for you, what you're going to love doing, and you're going to be able to sort of take control of a situation a bit more, because you're going to see it so much more clearly. Okay, and so then we went on to a higher view, and the cards that came up here, look at this. The first card that came out was the Sun. So they're saying this is why they're asking you to look at the broader picture here, and to acknowledge that, you know, a lot of this, you can only do your best in the present circumstances, because a lot of it is out of your control. They are, as we say, circumstances. But the Sun is all about real happiness. So you're definitely going on a happy journey here in your career. And also, if you're applying for jobs, they're saying, look, take a step back and look at the bigger picture here. Don't feel that this is going to go on forever. This is a temporary situation here, Libra. Okay? Because when we look at the steps forward for each of these stages, there's happiness and loving energy in all of these stages, and culminating in the Sun card, which is fabulous. And if we look at it in the context of this card, which was how you're going to feel about it, you've been searching for the door to your personal healing and happiness, Libra. And they're saying, if you take a higher view, it's going to lead you to that happiness. So please bear that in mind in November. We then had the Nine of Wands, and they're saying, look, there may be moments where you feel you're having to hang on to your opportunities, to, you know, your chances in life. You may feel that you've tried different things, it's not worked out, especially if you're applying for jobs. You may feel that you've sort of been rejected by a lot of people and you've only got a couple of opportunities left. But they're saying, no, Libra, it is purely circumstance here. So have faith, continue doing the best you're doing, because the opportunities, you only need one opportunity, don't you? And this is going to be an opportunity you're going to love. Okay? So justice is at play here. Okay? So there may be decisions to make, but everything is going to work out for the best here. It's going to balance out. So, you know, don't let your fears override your chance of happiness here, because actually it's all okay, Libra. It's really all okay. All right, so please let me know what resonates. I'm going to call, before we finish, I'm going to actually pull a couple of Moonology cards just to get the general energies. Let me turn them the right way up. The general energies for you for the month of November. For some reason, I nearly said May. If May is a significant month for any of you, then please let me know, because it kind of, the month May came through my head then, so it's obviously significant in some way. Right, so we have a personal issue reaches resolution, Libra. So as I said, if you're struggling with this compromise, or if you're applying for jobs and you don't know quite what to do, there is going to be an offer coming in or something changing that you're going to love during the month of November. What else, please, Spirit? Oh, I missed it. I missed it, Spirit. Sorry. Can you do me it again? Thank you. Yeah. So they're saying, look, emotions are running high. You know, you may have to make compromises at work that you're not happy with, but everybody is feeling the same tension, the same pressure as you are. And if you're applying for jobs, you know, equally, employers are having a hard time at the moment. So emotions generally are running very high for people. So just, you know, that's something they would like you to consider. What else, please? What else, please? Oh, look at this. No wonder we had so many cups cards. It says a new romantic cycle begins. Now, obviously, this is a career reading, okay? So for some of you, it may be a romance coming in, but actually, because we're looking directly at your career, this is the beginning of a new cycle of something you're going to love, which is exactly what they were saying in these lines of cards down here. Like I said, we have the cups cards, the cups card, the cups card, and the sunshine. So a new cycle of something you're going to love in your career is about to begin, Libra, which is beautiful news for you. So have faith. Remember to work with your heart and soul. Do your best in your situation, because that high vibration is what's going to bring in this offer that you're going to love. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed the reading, please drop me a like below. It just helps the video to be noticed and circulated more. And if you'd like to show support for the channel, then please click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Then you'll know when the love readings come out and any future career readings, etc., etc. It doesn't cost you anything. You're not tied into anything. So please join our little flock. Okay. Libra, I'm going to leave it there. So please have a wonderful November, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care.